Certainly. Here are a few short, scary stories set in the context of being home alone. 1. The caller. Emma was alone in her new house, waiting for her parents to return from a late dinner. The phone rang, and when she answered, a raspy voice on the other end whispered, "I see you." Emma laughed it off as a prank call until the voice continued, "I'm in your house." Frightened, she looked around and noticed shadows moving unnaturally. She called the police, only to learn that the call had come from a cell phone registered to someone who had been missing for weeks. 2. The shadow in the window. Kevin was staying alone for the weekend while his parents were out of town. One night, he noticed a shadow moving outside his window. Thinking it was just the wind, he went to bed. Later, he was woken by a scratching sound on his window. When he peeked outside, he saw nothing, but the shadow was now inside his room, slowly creeping closer. He managed to lock the window and hide under the bed until the morning, but the shadow had vanished by then. 3. The whispering doll. Sarah had inherited an old doll from her grandmother and kept it on a shelf in her room. One evening, while alone, she heard faint whispers coming from the doll. The whispers grew louder and more insistent, calling her name. Terrified, Sarah finally mustered the courage to confront the doll. When she looked closely, she saw that the doll's eyes seemed to follow her, and it was holding a note that read, "I'm waiting for you." 4. The garage door. Matt was alone in his house when he heard the sound of the garage door opening and closing repeatedly. Thinking it was a malfunction, he went outside to check. To his horror, the door was slightly ajar, and he saw footsteps leading into the house, but none leading back out. The noises stopped abruptly, and when he checked the house, everything seemed in place. He spent the rest of the night locked in his room, too scared to sleep. These stories all play on the fear of being alone and the unsettling feeling of something being just out of sight. Subscribe to Graveyard Whispers YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.